properties of ellipse, vertices. So the vertices is called the major axis. So this is vertices. We have vertex 1 and the vertex 2. Co-vertices, this is called as the minor axis. Major axis is the vertices, then the minor axis is the co-vertices, which is perpendicular to the, this is the co-vertices, perpendicular to the vertices. Then we have foci 1, then the center is at, so 0, 0. So we have here the different properties depending on the position of the ellipse and its center. If your center is at 0, 0, so we have here, this is your properties. As I have said earlier, then this is the equation. Then we have here, sa ibaba, so if your center is at 0, 0, so your vertex, then your ellipse is horizontal, so this is now your properties. So, iba-iba. Then, this is now your equation. Then, here, we have the ellipse, which is, the center is at HK, so at any point on the graph. Then, so if your center is at HK, then if your ellipse is vertical, so these are your properties. So the vertex 1, the vertex 2, then and so on. Then this is your equation. Then if your ellipse naman is horizontal, so this is then your center is at HK, so these are your properties. Ito naman, iba. Then this is now your equation. Okay, and remember that if the ellipse, if the x part of the ellipse, the equation here, if the x part has the bigger denominator, that means your ellipse is horizontal. Then if your y part naman, the denominator of the y part here is bigger, so that means your ellipse is vertical. So the next number 1. So find the standard equation of the ellipse given that the vertex 1 is negative 8, 0, the vertex 2 is 8, 0, the focus 1 is negative 2, 0, and the focus 2 is 2, 0. So to easily solve the given problem, so it is better to graph the given, to visualize the position of the ellipse. Okay, so let us graph the given. Vertex 1 is negative 8, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Negative 8, 0. This is your vertex 1. Vertex 2 is 8, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next is the focus 1 is negative 2, 0. So 1, 2. So this is your focus 1. Then the focus 2 is 2, 0. 1, 2. So focus 2. So let us try to see here. If you are going to analyze the given, so if you are going to get the midpoint of this, so therefore our center is at the origin. So your center is at 0, 0. Then what will be the position of the ellipse? Is it horizontal or vertical? So let us try to see here. The position of our major axis is here at the x-axis, diba? So therefore the position of our ellipse is horizontal. So we will follow this equation. X squared over a squared, then plus y squared over b squared equals 1. So to find the standard equation, we need the values of a and the value of b. Diba? A and the value of b. So how to find the value of a and b? So the given only is the vertices and the foci. So if we are going to here, let us try to see. If we are going to analyze the vertices, the coordinates of the vertices are h minus a then the k. So therefore, the value of a here falls in the vertices. So to find the value of a, we need to count how many units from the center to the vertex 1 or from center to vertex 2. Okay, so let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 units. Therefore, RA is equals to 8 side. So this will become b squared equals, remaining yung 64. Then, transpose 4, that it will become negative 4. So b squared is equals to 64 minus 4, so that is 60. Then get the square root of 60. So cancel, so b is equals to square root of 60. Then, to find the standard equation, di ba, this is our formula. So substitute the value of a. Our a is 60, our a is 8. Di ba, this is a squared. So substitute, this will become x squared over 8 squared plus y squared over our value of b is square root of 60 squared equals 1. Next is simply 5. So this will become x squared over 8 squared is 64, then plus y squared over square root of 60, so that is square root of 60 squared, that is cancel, so therefore 60 na lang, then equals to 1. So this is now your standard equation. Okay, next, so example number 2. So example number 2, give the coordinates of all the properties given the equation. So let us first solve the given. Okay, so when we say all the properties, meaning we will need to find the vertices, the foci of vertices, and the center. Okay, so given that this is your equation, first is x squared over 25 plus y squared over 9 equals to 1. So, in the given, the standard equation of the ellipse, the denominator is a and b. So to find the value, how can we identify if this is the value of a or if this is the value of b? So to identify it, the bigger number is automatically the value of a. So therefore, in this equation, our value, the biggest number is 25. So therefore, that is our a squared. Diba? This is a squared in the standard equation. Diba? So this is a squared. Then the smaller number is automatically the b squared, which is 9. Then to solve for a, we need to take its square root. So a squared is equals to a. The square root of 25 is 5. Then b squared square root. So the value of our b is 3. So we have now the values of a, b. Diba? To find all the properties, we need the value of a and b. A for the vertices, then B for the co-vertices, then C for the foci. So to solve for C, for the foci, so we will use the formula C squared equals A squared minus B squared. Then substitute, C squared is unknown, so just copy. A squared is, A is 5 squared minus B is 3 squared. C squared equals 5 squared is 25. So get kanina. 25, then minus 3 squared is 9. 25 minus 9 is equals to 16. Diba? Then square root of C is equals to 4. So therefore, our C is equals to 4. Then, as I have said earlier, when the value, the x part of if the x part or the denominator of the x part is bigger, that means your ellipse is horizontal. Diba? Your ellipse is horizontal. Then your center is at 0, 0. So if your ellipse is horizontal, so this will be your, this is now your ellipse. This is how it looks like. So therefore, we will follow all these properties to get the properties. Vertex 1 is negative a. Formula is for the vertex 1, negative a, 0. Then vertex 2 is a, 0. Okay, next is substitute. Our a is for vertex 1, negative. Our a 5. Negative 5, 0. Then vertex 2, A is 5, 0. So this is now your vertices. Next is the co-vertices. So the W1. To find W1, that is 0, negative B. Then W2 is 0, B. Substitute. Our value of B is 3. So negative, then substitute 3. For the W2, 0, then B is equals to 3. So these are the coordinates of the co-vertices. Next is the foci. So this is the vertices, co-vertices. Then next is the foci. To get the foci 1 is, that is the C, diba? Negative C, 0. Focus 2 is C, 0. So substitute, our value of C is 4. So negative 4, 0. Then here, 4, 0. Then our center here is, so since we don't have the value of H and K, so therefore our value, the center is at 0, 0. So if we are going to graph this, okay, let us graph. Okay, let us graph. Negative 5, 0. Vertex 1 is negative 5, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is now your vertex 1. Then the vertex 2 is 5, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your vertex 2. The next is the co-vertices. 0, negative 3, 2, 3. So W1. Then the W2, co-vertex 2 is 0, 3. So W2. Next is the foci. Focus 1 is negative 4, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 0. So here, F1. Then the focus 2 is 4, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is now the focus 2. Then the center is at 0, 0. Then try to connect the points. So yung i-connect natin is the major axis, connect natin sa minor axis. So this is now your ellipse, which is horizontal. Okay. Next is example number 2B. 2B. Okay. Sa second equation na naman. So the given in 2B is x plus 3 squared over 24 plus y minus 5 squared over 49 equals 1. So yun pa rin. Give all the coordinates of the properties of the ellipse. So as we can see in example number 2, equation number 2, diba, meron na tayong numbers dito. So that means our center is at HK, at any point. Okay, so find the center. First is, since we have now the value of, from here, the equation, we can now identify the values of HK. So this is x plus 3, diba? This is x plus 3 squared. To find the x, that is x equals negative 3. Then dito, y minus 5 equals 0. So that is y equals to 5. So therefore, so these are the coordinates of the center, which is, this is now the h. H is negative 3, then the RK is 5. Next, we have now the center. We need to find the vertices, the co-vertices, then the foci. So sa vertices is the value of A, for the co-vertices, the value of B, then the foci is for the value of C. Okay, so we have now the H and the K. Next is value of A, B, and C. So from the given equation, diba, we can identify the value. It's either this is now the A or this is the B. So to find how can we say that this is the value of A or B? So as I have said, the biggest number is automatically the value of A. So here, the biggest number is 49. So therefore, 49 is the A formula C squared equals A squared minus B squared. So our A is 7. So 7 squared minus B is square root of 24 squared. So C squared equals 7 squared is 49 minus cancel, that is 24. So C squared equals to 25. Then the square root of 25, that is square root of 5. So we have now the value of A, B, and C. Then we have also the H and the K. Next is we will find the properties. Okay, so as we can see here, let us identify the position of the ellipse, if it is horizontal or vertical. If the, as I have said, if the the denominator of the x part is bigger, that means your your ellipse is horizontal. In this case, the y part has the bigger denominator, so that means our ellipse is vertical. So here, this is now your ellipse, vertical. So we will follow all these properties. So the vertex there is, vertex 1 is H, then K minus A. Then the vertex 2 is H, then K plus A. Then for the co-vertices, the co-vertex 1 is H minus B, then K. Then the co-vertex 2 is H plus B, K. Then our foci 1, focus 1 is H, then K minus C. Then focus 2 is H, K plus C. So these are the